What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video of the cool Craftsman compact blower here. Now you can see, this Craftsman blower is going to get used again in another weekend or next weekend exactly because, I do like this machine. It definitely looks, pretty nice looking machine in my opinion, but you can see how much it's better this thing exactly because you see, the battery is a CMCB 206 and you see, still got 3 bars in the battery still, which is actually looks pretty nice. You can see when this is a CMCBL0100 and this is last year's model. You can see because you can see this thing got used almost quite a bit the whole time because you can see how much very expected this thing's like. But it's not a very bad looking machine in my opinion. But you can see exactly how much very expected this thing is exactly because you can see how much expected on this blower here's about it because I do like this machine a lot because you can see how much very expected this thing. But it's not a bad looking machine in my opinion because one thing I should really use something like this machine because if I use something like this much, you can see because you can see how much expected this thing is like because I do like this machine a lot because you can see how much expected this thing is like because because one thing I should really something like this blowing exactly because if you look at this model here exactly because you can see how much expected this you can see you have to store it indoors because you can't leave it outside like normal so you can see. But you can see it's definitely how much really expected this thing exactly because you can see how much expected this thing exactly because because it's a pretty nice looking blower in my opinion, but this thing will get loose over time, but try to make sure it's tight you can see because you can see how much expected this machine is exactly because it's pretty much what you expected this machine exactly because you can see how much you expected this machine exactly because it will get used again in another weekend or next weekend exactly. I may hope some point this thing will get used, but it's pretty much what you expected this thing exactly because you can see how much expected this thing is getting used almost like quite a bit because you can see how much expected this thing exactly. But it's a pretty nice looking blower in my opinion, but you can see this thing as you get getting used almost like quite a bit of times because you can see how much you expected this thing exactly because because you can see how much expected this thing exactly, but it's pretty much what you expected this machine exactly because you can see how much expected this thing exactly because instead of having how much expected this thing exactly, but I hope at some point this thing will get used again, even another weekend or next weekend exactly. But you can see this is a pretty nice looking blower.